Okay, I'm going to do a little update on my health here. Now, besides what Brian Glenn and Joseph Miller did to me, I've had, where is it there? Yeah. There it is. I've had 2 surgeries for skin cancer, and they didn't get it right either time. So now they want me to go up to Anchorage for another surgery. Okay, now then, if you remember, Brian Glenn and Joseph Miller contrived amongst themselves to deny me medical care. In the end, I guess it's Joseph Miller that's making the decision. But Brian Glenn realizes that I had medical issues, that I needed to go to the hospital. He knew that I needed to go to the hospital, and you see in here that it's a state law. I haven't found out exactly which one it is, but he says in it it's a state law. And you're going to hear Joseph Miller say, it's a fucking nosebleed. So, here's what it's a fucking nosebleed sounded like.
Do they have the ability to, no, I gotta take him down to the hospital, get medical clear, huh?
No,
No.
not necessarily.
Alright.
What's wrong with it? There was freaking nosebleed, who gives a shit?
Well, I make it down here. Okay, cool. I was just wondering, because like when the one at the law now, in this room. Do they have the ability to, no, I gotta take him down to the hospital, get medical clear, huh?
No,
No.
not necessarily.
Alright.
What's wrong with it? There was freaking nosebleed, who gives a shit?
Well, I
make it down here.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering, because like when the one at the law now, in this room.
Yeah. So Brian Glenn knew it. He knew it was a law. And he knew that Joseph Miller was wrong, but he chose to follow him. And the result was I didn't get any medical care. And they're just now getting around to treating some things, which I'll get to. But anyways, now Brian Glenn says in the recording in there that he hit me twice in the face, but he puts in his written report that he hit me once in the face and one on the top of the head. Well, I had my back to him. He had already maced me. I was down on the ground on my knees. I had my back to him and my hands over my face like this. Alright. So he says he hit me in the top of the head. Okay. So this is the top of the head. Right there. That's like the base of the skull. So that pretty much scrambled every part of my brain. I have traumatic brain injury. I have permanent dizziness. It's like putting your head on a baseball bat and spinning around 10 times and trying to walk. But it's like that 24 hours a day. I have trouble keeping on track of things. I get easily confused. Let's see, now we're going to get down here. My hearing, I don't think has changed a whole lot. It's one of the things, one of the few things that hasn't. Okay, my eyesight, my right eye crosses over the left eye, and the focus, I get they cross, and I get kind of like a backwards image like out here. You can't even see it on camera, it's so far out there. My right eye is off over here. And plus that, my right eye has got this big, huge floaty thing in it that covers almost the entire eye. And then oh yeah, and then my right eye is just all foggy and everything too. So if I open my right eye and my left eye, I see double, plus everything is foggy. So I close my right eye, open my left eye, I can kind of see stuff, you know. I kind of see stuff there, but I don't have any depth perception because I don't have two eyes. Alright, as we go down, you can probably tell that I have slurred speech. Oh yeah, back up to the eyes. You know how they do the DUI test on you and they do this here? You know? Yeah, well, I look at it, but my eyes stay focused straight ahead. Yeah. Alright, so let's see, from the eyes, alright, my sense of smell. That's all over the place. One day something will smell good, the next day something will smell bad. It's always changing. My taste. Everything tastes like shit. Okay. Alright, then we get down on here. Now we get down into some of the bad shit. That ain't bad enough. Now, remember I said it hit me in the base of the skull when I was bent over? Well, I don't know if you can see this or not. But I hope you can see this. Right up here is the base of my skull. And then as I rub my finger down here, I feel 1, 2. Alright, the third vertebrae down. You see that big thing right here? Yeah, it looks like that. And the, let's see now, the bottom one is inside the top one, and that's probably what's pinching all the nerve endings, which is why I'm probably half paralyzed below the waist. So, alright, from there we go down to my heart. That's all over the place. I was in the hospital one day with high blood pressure, and the next day with low blood pressure. I don't even go to the hospital for blood pressure anymore. It's a waste of time. Alright. We go down here to my stomach. I've had diarrhea for the biggest part of 2 years. I take 3 Imodium. I don't shit it off for 3 days. Then I have diarrhea. I take 3 Imodium, and then I don't shit for 3 days. This has been my life for almost 3 years, January 8th. Alright, as we go on down, we come down by the hips. Alright, and this is where the paralyzation is getting kind of intense. Oh yeah, my right hand, I have real bad tremors in it, and if I try to stop it, well, it just gets worse, and it's to the point here where I shook it so much there one time that my right wrist here is just sore as hell. Alright, we go down here to the hips. Okay, I don't have much sensation as to whether I have to shit or piss. I try to go to the bathroom every 20 or 30 minutes and try. It usually comes about by rolling my stomach muscles. That's about the only control there is over it, is rolling my stomach muscles. Alright. So then we go on down. Oh yeah, there's that lower half of my back has scoliosis. And let me see if I can pull up a picture of the x-ray of my spine. Well, I don't know where it's at. Oh, let's see. No, it ain't in there. Photos. How do I do any of that? Well, anyways, my spine, it like, so you use the corner of that wall up there is the way my spine should be. Well, what my spine does, I'm working backward here, as it comes down, as it comes out like that, and then comes down and then back in, and it starts about halfway down my spine, and it goes all the way to my hips. Okay, then I got this thing going on down at my hips. Nothing lines up. My head doesn't line up with my shoulders. My shoulders don't line up with my hips. You know, nothing lines up. Let's see now. I won't forget anything. Oh yeah, so I got this thing going on with my hips that for some reason, if I hold on to something and stand upright, my legs are as far back as they come. I can't pull them back any farther. And so my legs would be at like, my knees would be like at about 80 degrees. Alright, and then my knees don't lock and they're subject to just give out altogether at any given moment. So between that and the dizziness is why I can't walk. Thanks, Brian and Joe. Alright. As we get below the hips, there's not much, I'm starting to lose feeling. Alright, but no, the knees, I'm losing a lot of feeling. Alright, and down below the ankles, I don't have much of any control of anything. I just, you know, if I kind of try to walk my wheelchair, you know, with my legs, I get a little control over my lower legs. If I try to walk the wheelchair like that, yeah, I mean, I can kind of do that, you know, with that 80, 90 degree bend in my knees. Alright, that's about as close as I can come. Yeah, I can't stand up at all. And even then, if I do stand up like that, it takes both hands to hang on. If I just hang on with one hand, I will definitely fall. Okay. And down below the ankles, everything down below the ankles is just kind of hangs there on the bottom of my feet. So I don't have any control over that. Besides that, my toes are all atrophied and curled up. So with that, plus in the front of both feet, I have tumors in front of both feet. And so even if I could stand up, the tumors keep the balls of my feet from hitting the floor. So that would be my sensation of balance, as well as my toes. The little toe and the big toe, or the big toes in balance, and they just don't work. I don't have any sensation in them. So these two butt buddies. That's what they did to me. Now I'm going to get into the recording of the arrest later as to the proof that it was edited. But that's kind of it for now with my health. Yeah. Hopefully it won't last too much longer. But yeah, I'm tired. The only thing keep me going now is I want to dig up some more dirt on these two cocksuckers. Gotta keep digging up dirt on them. I'll tell you what, when I do die, I'm going to Soldotna Trooper Station. And I'm going to move in to the commanding officer's office. And he's going to have to take him an office elsewhere. And I'm going to ride with these troopers, marijuana. Screw up. The steering wheel might jerk when you're doing 80 miles an hour. You might be in the middle of a high-speed chase. Your weapon comes out of its holster and looks at your head and speaks. Yeah, when I'm dead, that's when I get my vengeance. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Y'all have a fun day. Brian and Joe, piss off.